Kintu and Nambi, The Choice. Welcome to another story from our series, African Myths and Faith, Stories for Kids and Adults. Today, we travel to the heart of the Great Lakes region, to Buganda in Uganda, where the story of Kintu and Nambi unfolds, a tale as old as time about love, family, and the choices we make. Let me introduce you to our key characters. Kintu is the very first man, the first human on Earth in Buganda's ancient stories. He's strong, kind, and curious, with a heart full of hope for the future. Then there's Nambi, the first woman and Kintu's partner. She is wise, caring, and deeply connected to the land and the sky. Together, they are the first couple, and their story is about more than just love. It's about building the very foundation of human life. But every story has its challenges, and for Kintu and Nambi, one of the biggest challenges comes from Nambi's brother, Walam. His name means death, and he is jealous and angry because he feels left out and powerless. This jealousy leads to tension and conflict that threatens to break apart Kintu and Nambi's new family. So when did this story happen? Well, it's from long ago, before any of us were here, before the lakes and hills were settled by people. It's a myth, a story passed down through generations to help us understand how the world and human life began, and what it means to live together with love and respect. Now, let's dive into the story. Kintu arrived on Earth alone, searching for a companion. He was determined to find someone to share his life with, someone who would help him create a family and build a future. That's when he met Nambi. She was sent from the heavens by her father, the sky god, with a message if Kintu wanted to marry Nambi and bring her back to Earth. He had to prove himself worthy by completing certain tasks. Kintu was brave and patient. With Nambi's support, he succeeded. They married and began their life together, full of hope and dreams. But Nambi's brother, Walam, was not happy. He wanted to join them on Earth, but Kintu refused. You see, Kintu and Nambi knew that family means love and responsibility, but also respect and boundaries. Walam's presence risked bringing chaos and sorrow. This is where the story teaches us something important. Partnership isn't just about love, it's about setting clear boundaries and understanding each other's roles. Kintu and Nambi had to balance their duty to each other, to their family, and to the world they were creating. Think about it like this. Imagine you're on a team at school or work. Everyone has a role, and to succeed, you need to agree on how to work together. You decide who does what, what's fair, and how to solve problems without hurting anyone. That's a partnership agreement. Kintu and Nambi's story is like the first partnership agreement ever made, learning to say yes to love and no to jealousy, to cooperation and respect. Despite their efforts, Walam followed them to Earth, bringing troubles that no one wanted. But Kintu and Nambi never gave up. They worked together to protect their family and keep hope alive. Their story reminds us that life is full of tough choices, between love and duty, between freedom and limits, and that the strongest partnerships are built when both people listen and respect those boundaries. So what can we take away from Kintu and Nambi's story? First, love is powerful, but it's not always easy. It asks us to be patient, to listen, and to stand together even when things get hard. Second, setting boundaries, deciding what's okay and what's not, is not about pushing people away. It's about protecting what you care about. And finally, every team, family, or partnership works best when everyone agrees on how to move forward together. Next time you're part of a team or working with someone, try making your own partnership agreement. Talk about what each person can do, what's important to you, and how you'll handle problems. It might sound simple, but it's a powerful way to build respect and trust, just like Kintu and Nambi did so long ago. Thanks for listening to this story from Buganda, Uganda, and for joining us on this journey through African myths and faith. Remember, every story carries a lesson, and every choice shapes the world around us. Until next time, keep your hearts open and your partnerships strong.